Okay, that's interesting. We're covering that next week. How about weather gone wild? You know what the Bible says? It says there's going to be, during the tribulation, distress of nations, perplexity in the sea, the waves roaring, and people, verse 26 of Luke 21, people's hearts failing them. I love hearts failing them. That's one Greek word, apsuko. You know what it means? Your life pops out of you. Apo means out of, suke is the breath of life. Your breath of life pops out. Why? Because people are going to be like this. They're going to be looking at their phones, and they're going to look up, and they're going to see coming at them whatever the Bible's talking about, whether it's the signs in the sun, in the moon, the stars, or this horrible weather, because the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Things are going to be so bad, people are going to die of fright before it happens to them. That's Revelation. Well, there's all this perplexity and everything. Look at this is an you can't quite see it, NOAA, National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration. That's a department of our U.S. government. They are watching the droughts, the freezes, the cyclones, the wildfires, the winter storms, the severe storms, the flooding, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, all that stuff. Look at this. I mean, going from 1980 to 2020, I mean, it looks like the stock market used to look, just like that. Last year, I teach at Word of Life New York at the summer time, the camping season. Bonnie and I were driving across to New York from Colorado, and that thing hit. Watch it again. That's called a Derico. It's actually a line of thunderstorms with straight line winds behind it. We didn't even know. We were coming in after it had hit the day before. And as we were driving, I went, honey, I'm driving along, and I said, honey, look at that. The corn is supposed to be as high as the elephant's eye, like in the song, Oklahoma. The 6 and 7 foot high corn, all of it for 40, 50, 60, 70 miles was flat. It's like someone had just rolled a steamroller over almost 100, a path 770 miles long from southeast South Dakota to Ohio. So it went right over Michigan. Unbelievable. It was widespread damage to millions of acres. And that's not even the tribulation. That was one storm. Unbelievable. People are going to be watching that. And they're going to say, another volcano. Oh, now they did find last week, there's a 600-mile-long fissure forming off the coast of Washington and Oregon. And it's starting to bubble. And they said it's one of these tectonic plates that is where earthquakes form. You know the big one, the San Andreas Fault. That's in California. There's another one. And it's offshore of Washington and Oregon. Okay, how about this, number 4? So there's going to be travel, knowledge increase, wild weather. There's going to be communication. Revelation 11, it says, those from the peoples, tribes, tongues, and nations. What is that? That's code for everybody. Who else is there? Everybody's either identified who they are by they're a people group, a tribal group, a language group, or a national group. But everyone is going to see what's going on in Jerusalem, their dead bodies for 3.5 days. The Antichrist won't allow their bodies to be put in the graves. Verse 10, and then if you didn't understand people, tribes, tongues, look what it says, those who dwell on the earth. Who are those? Humanity. Are going to what? They are going to see what's going on. Everyone sees what's going on. Was that possible? When did this object show up, start being bought? 2 billion of them have been bought, Apple phones, let alone all the Androids. When did that start? 2007. Do you know how short a time ago? It's your whole lifetime, but it's not very long ago in the scheme of things. This is happening. For people to have a computer in their pocket where they can access Google, where they can talk, where they can film. I mean, the idea of putting a camera inside a telephone was thought to be absurd. I remember when it happened. People said, no one will ever buy that. And now it's the largest corporation on earth, Apple is. $2 trillion? Unbelievable. Unbelievable what you've lived through. But look at this. This was yesterday at 4:30 p.m. The blue is everybody that's on Facebook. Everybody that's tuned into Facebook. Now, I'm not Instagram, not, what's TikTok, not all those other things. This is just Facebook. The green ones are broadcasting live. All those other colors you can see there. The whole world yesterday was watching and broadcasting. The whole world. This was not possible before 2007. In fact, television, the first globally televised thing was Queen Elizabeth's coronation. I mean, which was that, 60-some years ago? So within the life of your grandparents, television started. And within your lifetime, television, everyone has one in their pocket, connected.